So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ESOC Second Chance Autumn Tournament. This is not the main thing, not the main tournament. This is just a little something that the players who are out of the main tournament can play right now, and just to have some more competitive games. I hope we will be able to load in. Yeah, it seems fine.
Yes.
It seems fine. All right, so we have Collection playing the Dutch in the color blue, and on the left side of the map we have loloekie10 playing as Indians in the color orange. And we'll have to see what these players come up with. It's Dutch against India. It's quite an interesting matchup. I kind of like it, I guess. As both civilizations, really. It's just quite interesting, I think. We'll have to see what their strategies are. And another thing to mention, this is not a live cast. My connection is not that great, so I'm just casting this solo offline and we'll upload it later. So this is how it is. And I will mention that Collection is a treaty player, quite a high level player in treaty. So we might see some defensive strats, maybe some walls. I don't know. Yeah, I forgot how to turn off fuck off or which is kinda not nice, but anyway, India is taking a really nice treasure here. 150 coin. That's pretty huge, and he will not be contested by the blue player. Well, let's check the decks if they have selected them already. I'm seeing quite a standard deck here from the Indian player. Really nothing too out of line. You just usually want these Yurumis, of course, really great units. Mahouts, Tiger Claws, everything pretty much standard. What about the Dutch player? Yeah, I guess it's pretty standard as well. Well, actually this is something out of line. 600 foot is not a shipment you want here, because of course the Dutch do have a 700 foot crate shipment. So that's a little bit of a mistake. But I mean, usually you probably don't even need any food shipment. So hopefully it will not matter for him. And otherwise, I guess kinda standard. We see a treasure contention here actually over a really huge treasure. 110 wood. But the blue player's export is really low and he will not be able to steal it. So this is actually great for India. And he's going to use this wood straight away and build a trading post. Starting with an kind of in-base aggro, I guess. It's like not really that defensive, not really that offensive. It's kind of hard to put an aggro in the middle here. It's possible, I think, but it's kind of awkward, like the trees and the trading lines. And of course you can get blocked by the envoy quite easily. So it might be a fair choice to put it in here. But then again, you might want to just place it next to a town center. I guess he wants to like protect this trading post and these hunts and the coin mine, which is pretty nice. Anyway, what about the cards? Yeah, nothing crazy here. 3 settlers sent for the Dutch player, and in the standard would trickle for the India. India doing some scouting. Oh, I'm seeing the building rotator here. I don't think that's allowed. I will quickly check the rules. I think that is not allowed for this tournament. Building rotator, yeah. Oh, I will have to point this out. Building rotate is
Yes.
well, I guess they'll just roll with it. I mean, it was used in some game before. I'm not sure if there was any action taken. I guess I will ask the admins. Really quickly. So yeah, that's not nice. I hope the match will not have to be replayed or something. But anyway, the Indian player is putting out some pressure, and this is a strat like I would use probably. He's just pressuring him with the sepoys, and yes, of course, skirmishers do counter sepoys quite nicely, but there's a lot of sepoys here. Like one skirmisher is not going to kill all these sepoys. And of course India has their elephants, which can stun the sepoys and do some damage to them. The Dutch player is losing some villagers as well. Oh my god, he's actually lost 10 villagers by now. That's a lot. I guess I missed some raids while I was alt-tabbing, like probably here. Yeah, so it seems like the Indian player is ahead anyway. And probably is going to win this game anyway. So 8 pikes being shipped. Well, 8 pikes will not do really much against the sepoy army. They could be good against the incoming savars, which are incoming, so that was a nice guess, I think. But he's just losing so many villagers here. He's lost 13 already. And his Rex is going down as well. And even a coin crate is just lying on the ground here. This is looking really rough for the Dutch player. I'm not sure if he's called Minuteman. I think he did not yet. And how many banks does he have? He has 3 banks, which is not that great either. And he's gonna lose another bunch of villagers here, I think. One going down, just one. Well, he is rebuilding the Rex. This envoy going to do a bit of scouting. So meanwhile, oh my god, he's actually shipped the 600 food, and that's a really bad shipment. Like you shouldn't have this in your deck. I don't know, like he didn't notice the 700 card or something, but it's really not a good choice. So meanwhile, the Indian player has built a stable here and a consulate, which is guarded, so he has a lot of export. He's actually used, he's used the Ottoman consulate, and he sent the villagers. So that's quite a nice eco boost. He's already, well, I will use the recalculated population here to account for the banks. But anyway, he's almost twice, he has almost twice the eco population. And Minutemen being called here and the Pikemen in a fairly good position, dealing some damage to the Sours. This is not looking so bad for blue. Yeah, all of these Sours are going down, but I'm not sure if there are any reinforcements. Oh, these villagers from the consulate actually being shipped here. At least he noticed them, but that was not that great. And he's being pushed back here, yeah. The Indian player does need to make some Sours. I will check what units does he have in queue. Yes, he does have both Sours and Hussars from the consulate in queue. So that should be really great against this pretty much skirmisher only composition. There's just 3 almost dead Minutemen. But yeah, blue has held the pressure so far, but I mean, his eco is really bad. He is sending a bandwagon shipment right now, which is good for him. He's trying to recover, even building a wall here, which is pretty good, I think. You do want to build some walls to help out your skirmishers so they don't get attacked by the likes of this, like Sours and Hussars. So right now, I would say this army could take the skirmishers quite handily. Even some Gurkha coming in. I'm not sure if I agree with the Gurkha, just because the Dutch player will not make any skirmishers because Dutch don't have skirmishers, so they're not really that useful. But I guess they're okay. Could be good against pikemen if they were, but they are not here. Not any pikes for the blue player. Yeah, and this is going to be 3 pikemen coming out, but that's just not enough, I think. Oh, I missed that he was aging, so his units are have the veterancy upgrade right now, but look at these towers just eating through them. We can't do anything really. Yeah, and right now, yes, the Dutch player is in the 3rd age, but realistically I don't think it's going to help him stay in the game. Like, I'm watching, like, I don't know. Maybe if he somehow sends these Swiss pikemen, but he probably won't even have enough time to ship those. Some reiters coming out. There's just so many units for the Indian player. And I don't think the Dutch can hold this. And meanwhile the Indian economy is just through the roof. We see 52 economic population. And let's check the upgrades. Text complete. Yeah, we see that even the imperial bureaucracy, the most expensive upgrade for the gathering, is research. So the Indian economy is pretty insane. He even soon will have the resources to age up if he wants to. But he can, at this point, he can do like anything, I think. Just make sure to not get caught by the Swiss pikemen. I don't think they have been shipped, and they probably will not be shipped before the TC goes down. And that's going to spell GG for the blue player. Yeah, the TC is going down right now. Bam. And that's it, like. Just these couple of villagers with a couple of Reuters are not going to win him the game, I think. So... what is this even? I'm expecting to see a resign here pretty soon. Well, he's trying to rebuild his base down in the south. But I don't think it's realistical to just continue being in this game. But of course it's a tournament match and he wants to give it all. He wants to give it his all, like staying until the end. Indian player advancing to the fortress age, following him up. And we already see the upgrades coming out for his units. These redcoats and hussars are already automatically upgraded. And the Dutch player desperately trying to build a base here, buying some wood to get up some houses. Like he was at 31-0, very pop capped. The Indian player is just calmly building the town center here with a villager. He has all the resources he needs for anything he wants. Looks like he will even age up further to the industrial age. Well, he certainly has the resources for it. And yes, we see the Tower of Victory in queue. Even some Mahout coming in here, just sieging these banks. Of course, the Dutch banks have a lot of hit points, 4,000 each, so they take quite a lot of time to siege down. I don't know, I feel like the Indian players should have just gone straight south and chased down the remaining villagers and end the game. It's giving the Dutch player quite some time to recover, but still I don't think that this is something you can recover from. I mean, the Indian army is a bit smaller now, I guess, but still should be able to take on these Dutch units. The Indian economy is completely unharassed. He's now at 65 villagers, even building the training ground. Yeah, and here comes the resign. GG. Yeah, so I think the Dutch player just wasn't very careful about his villagers. He lost like 12 villagers to the initial Sepoy rush. And that was just huge. Let's see the graphs. And yeah, we can see it here. He's lost 8 villagers right there at 6 minutes. 6 minutes in. And yeah, the economy for the Indian Emperor just remained being better and better. So I guess that's it. Let's move on to the second game. Yes, now the first matchup was agreed on, but this one will be different. The winner will have to pick his civilization first, and it looks like ports will be picked for collection anyway. So looks like we will have Russia against ports, I guess. And they cannot play the civilization they have played before, so they have to play something different than the last game. Yeah, this is a best of 3, so potentially this could be the last game. If loloekie can win this, he will advance in the tournament. So they definitely need to be careful what they pick here. Also, this is a new map, this Jebel Musa, or I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but this is a new map that we have seen first time in this tournament, in the second chance tournament. So nobody is really familiar with how this map plays out. It's quite an interesting map. It offers a lot of opportunities for different styles of play. It has water. It can be you can be quite well defensive on this map. There are like choke points you can wall. There's even a trading route with I think 4 trading posts. We'll see it soon. It's quite an interesting map. So we will wait a little bit for collection. He will be right back. But yeah, fortunately the building rotator did not affect the outcome of the game, as the blue player has lost anyway. So I think he should be fine. I haven't heard back from the admins, so I don't know. Okay, let's get into this game. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ESOC Second Chance Autumn Tournament. It has a really long name. And yeah, so we have game number 2, and I will need to update the score because Collection has lost the first game, so it will be 1-0 for loloekie now. Yeah. Just some loading issues. But anyway, we have loloekie playing as the Russians, well, in the kind of right side of the map, I guess, and in the bottom, in the south side of the map, we have Collection playing as the Portuguese in color blue. So this is a really interesting map, I think. We'll have to see what strategy they go for. They could go for the trading post, they could go for water. Both civilizations have some pretty nice water options. They have the schooners, and there are quite a few fish in this water. It's not a very huge pool of water, I guess, but there's a lot of food there, I think, and quite a few whales. There are 4 whales in this water. We'll have to see what decks they pick and what strategy they will go for. And Collection, being the treaty player, might just wall himself in with using these little passages. There are only 4 passages, like here, over there, and there, that you have to wall. And that's it, like nobody can get to you. You have 4 mines and 3 hunts in your base. That's pretty good. Definitely an opportunity for some turtle strategies, I think. Of course, the walls are a bit weaker on the ESOC patch, but still could be pretty good. Collection picking up 65 coin. I'm not sure if he's going to do anything with it right now. Probably not. But yeah. Oh, we see the first card, and it's advanced trading post. So it seems to be clear that the blue player will go for a trading post strategy. Some sort of, at least. He doesn't have any water cards, so I do not expect him to go on water. Meanwhile, the Russian player does not have any water cards either. So looks like this will be a land only battle. They will probably not make use of the water here. And which is totally fine. I don't think there's a shipment point on the water. I think it's not available on this map. So it's definitely a valid strategy to just forget about water and do the standard land stuff. So blue is placing a trading post here, his advanced trading post, but he will get... Oh! The orange player placed a trading post of his own in the last few seconds before the blue explorer got there. So looks like the trading road is going to be contested. And blue player now has to build a trading post somewhere he maybe didn't want to, but they are really quite close to each other. So it didn't take him a lot of walking time. So what we're gonna see from the Russian player, he's building a market, both aging up at pretty much the same time. I don't see any forward villagers from Russia, so I expect him to not rush in this game. It seems like he's just going to build a trading post and do a bit more boomy eco stuff maybe. However, these 2 villagers look like they might be going for a forward blockhouse. Of course, he will have some trouble fighting these advanced trading posts that blue is slowly building up. And yes, actually 3 villagers are coming here building a forward blockhouse. But it's not a very early blockhouse. It's not like an all-in rush. Let's see some stuff in queue. Just a blockhouse and barracks in queue so far, no units. And collection shipping 700 coin. I guess he will want to age up from here. Oh, actually queuing up a musket. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what his strategy will be. Oh, and the Russian player building another blockhouse. Trying to control his one trading post that he got for himself. He will have a hard time sieging the advanced trading post of the blue player because of course they have an attack. It's not a very high attack, but against the Russian units, they don't have a lot of HP themselves, so like these 5 muskets cannot siege the trading post, no way. They would just die, I think. So trying to get some raids here, but being spotted by the explorer. The cliff here actually working against blue, I guess, a bit, because he couldn't reach the Cossacks with his musketeers. But he should be careful and protect his villagers. He might lose a villager here to this raid. Yeah, one villager going down. Maybe another one. No, the Russian player is going to fall back. Doesn't want to lose too much HP on his Cossacks. And collection not aging actually. He's following up with 700 wood. I think maybe he would want to build his training post, but his explorer is dead right now, so it will be a bit hard for him. These Cossacks coming in and going to get quite a bit nice rate, I think. Oh, no villagers will be caught here. Well, he did delay the stable a bit, but probably not worth it for just losing a Cossack there. Going to have to fall back. Oh, he's sending a villager that will maybe be caught. Oh, he didn't. Did he see it? Yeah, he sees it now. I think this villager wanted to build a trading post here, but this is going to be denied. So neither player is aging. Both are still opting to stay in the colonial age, it seems. And sending some coin crates for both players. Blue is trying to herd. It's a bit awkward to herd around the cliffs here, but should be fine. He's guarding his villagers with his musketeers, which is pretty good, I think. He doesn't want to be caught by the incoming Cossacks. And apparently the Russian player has amassed enough of an army to start sieging the trading posts. Yeah, he seems to be doing pretty fine, losing like a musket or two. Definitely worth it. So this advanced trading post card probably not paying off for blue. He did not manage to get the whole trading post line, the whole trade road, and he did not get the stagecoach. So just a bit of XP. Probably not worth it. He did wall off this section, which is pretty clever, because the Cossacks cannot go through here, and the cliffs here nicely block them as well, so they would have to go like through here, and all the way, like all the way through the back. But right now he has only one villager anyway, but maybe he will want to gather that later. Over there. Well, so the Russian player is shipping boyars and looks like he will be pushing. Maybe some more strelets would be nice for the Russian player, especially since he shipped the boyars, which does not affect the musketeers, of course. But he has quite a formidable army. And let's see this. The Cossacks will try to raid and are just being blocked by the wall. Yeah, pretty nice. Oh, and I have missed an age up, of course. So this TC wagon probably pretty safe. And going into a very defensive position, he doesn't want to lose that wagon by going like, well, there's not even much to defend over here, just a coin mine. But this is quite a lot of Russian units right here. Of course buffed by the boyars. I see some cheeky laws. Collection showing his treaty gameplay here. And the TC could be sieged down before going up, but the Russian player probably doesn't want to focus it right now during the fight. And the Russian player is barely winning this fight. Oh, organ guns. These could do a lot of damage. But Destroy is going on a melee on them. Oh my god. Oh, that was not a great shot, the last one, but I don't know if he got the value out of these organ guns. He didn't really have much to defend them, unfortunately. So the Portuguese player is in a bit of trouble here. He is in H3. This is a bit similar to the previous game, except he still has a lot of villagers. Just 4 villagers down from the Russian player. Of course, the Russian player is an H behind, so these cassaders start doing some work on the Russian musketeers. But I don't know. Oh, shipping 13 strats, but oh, he shipped them to his town center. That was probably a mistake. Like, you would want to ship them to a forward blockhouse, just so they can get into the fight faster. And yeah, I don't know what the Port player can do here. He still does have some villagers gathering resources over on the left side. 5 dragoons coming out. It's really rough. Maybe colonial militia would be good here with these 3 town centers just firing at everything, but he did not ship that. I think it could have helped him here, like instead of the advanced training post, perhaps. Currently in a rough spot. This TC is half HP. Russian player is just staying colonial, building another blockhouse, and pouring more and more units. He has a lot of strelets now, though. If the Portuguese player could somehow get the Mamelukes out, that could get him back into the game. But currently He's sitting at 100 gold, so I don't see how that's going to happen. Ah yeah, he's losing the town center. And yeah, he's under a lot of pressure. Just more and more Russian units coming in. Sending some muskets just to... I mean, they are not really that great against cavalry either, but better than strelets, right? So... actually getting into melee mode on some of these dragoons. But yeah, this is looking really rough for blue. All of his units just going down. I mean, his eco is still not that far behind. Oh, I did not have to recalculate the population, but anyway. Oh, 8 villagers down. Well, he has quite a few dragons here, but... Oh, he shipped the dragon combat, so they are fairly strong. But of course dragons were nerfed on the EP, on the patch, so they have less resist. And there's a lot of strats here as well, to just pick them off. Some coin crates lying in here. Oh, the players are experiencing some lag, hopefully it's not me. But at this point the game is probably already decided anyway. Yeah, the Mamelukes are not on their way. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, exactly. Mamelukes were the only thing that could save him, and he just didn't have the gold for them.
Yes.
So that will be it. This is going to be 2-0 for loloekie10. Yeah, this wall was really nice. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for him to get back into the game.
Yes. Yes.
Let's check the graphs. Yeah, and we see the unit count, or rather the population, military population. Russian player just had so many more units. I mean, yeah, they're Russian units, but like when you have 56 of them and the other player has 0 military units, like that's pretty good, right? And the difference was just huge throughout the whole game, pretty much. He did send boyars. He did send boyars. So I guess that will be it for this little stream. Yeah, I guess he can post the games, post the recorded games. Anyway, thanks for watching,
Yes.
and this will be it. Yeah, it was just a little stream. We couldn't get a real live stream, so at least I did this. So hopefully it was worth something. Alright. See you guys someday later.